Imagine a place where turquoise waters sparkle under the warm Caribbean sun. Picture pristine beaches with soft white sand that stretches as far as the eye can see. Hear the gentle lapping of waves against the shore, a soothing melody that washes away stress and worry. This is the Caribbean, a paradise on earth, and today it's your destination. Leave behind the hustle and bustle of everyday life and immerse yourself in the serene embrace of the Caribbean. Your virtual escape to paradise begins now. The Caribbean Sea beckons with its promise of adventure and relaxation. Each island boasts its own personality, a tapestry woven from vibrant cultures, captivating histories, and breathtaking natural beauty. The moment you step foot on these shores, or in this case, immerse yourself in this virtual journey, you're enveloped by a sense of peace. The world slows down, the air feels lighter, and your worries seem to melt away with the setting sun. Whether you dream of lounging on pristine beaches, exploring vibrant coral reefs, or immersing yourself in the local culture, the Caribbean offers something for everyone. Prepare to be amazed by the raw beauty, the vibrant life, and the unparalleled tranquility that awaits. In a world that's constantly demanding our attention, escaping to the Caribbean, even virtually, can feel like a breath of fresh air. Here the pace of life slows to a gentle rhythm, dictated by the ebb and flow of the tide and the warmth of the sun. Picture yourself strolling barefoot along a pristine beach, the soft white sand cushioning your every step. Visualize yourself snorkeling through crystal clear waters, surrounded by vibrant coral reefs teeming with life. Here you can escape the pressures of everyday life and simply be present in the moment. Our virtual journey through the Caribbean begins with a breathtaking aerial view. Imagine soaring above the turquoise waters, the islands spread out beneath you like jewels scattered across a velvet cloth. From lush mountainous islands, cloaked in emerald rainforest, to low-lying cays fringed by swaying palm trees, each destination boasts its own unique charm. We'll explore hidden coves and secluded beaches, dive beneath the waves to discover vibrant coral reefs and encounter the incredible marine life that calls this place home. Get ready to embark on a virtual voyage of discovery, a sensory experience that will transport you to the heart of the Caribbean. The Caribbean is a painter's palette come to life. Vivid hues saturate every corner of this tropical paradise, from the cerulean blue of the sky to the emerald green of the lush vegetation. Coral reefs erupt in a kaleidoscope of colors, with vibrant corals, sponges, and fish vying for attention. On land, exotic flowers bloom in a riot of hues, from fiery red hibiscus to delicate pink orchids. The colors of the Caribbean are not just beautiful, they're invigorating, inspiring a sense of awe and wonder in all who witness them. The Caribbean moves to a different beat, a slower, more relaxed rhythm that invites you to let go and unwind. Here, the sound of the waves crashing against the shore becomes a lullaby, the gentle sea breeze a calming caress. Days are spent lounging on pristine beaches, swimming in crystal clear waters, or simply swaying gently in a hammock strung between two palm trees. Evenings are for enjoying delicious local cuisine, listening to the rhythmic beat of Caribbean music, or simply gazing up at the star-studded sky. The Caribbean teaches you to slow down, to appreciate the simple things in life, and to embrace the art of relaxation. One of the most captivating aspects of the Caribbean is its underwater world. Beneath the surface of the turquoise waters lies a hidden kingdom teeming with life. Coral reefs, often referred to as the rainforests of the sea, provide a home to a dazzling array of marine creatures. Schools of colorful fish dart in and out of the coral, while graceful sea turtles glide effortlessly through the water. The underwater world of the Caribbean is a truly mesmerizing experience, a testament to the incredible biodiversity of our planet. Our virtual journey begins suspended above the vast expanse of the Caribbean Sea. The water, a mesmerizing tapestry of blue hues, stretches out before us, its surface shimmering like 1,000 scattered jewels under the warm caress of the tropical sun. As we glide closer to the surface, the gentle rocking of the waves becomes more apparent, a soothing rhythm that seems to sync with the beating of our hearts. Beneath us, the water transforms from deep cobalt to a vibrant, almost electric turquoise, hinting at the shallow sandbanks and coral reefs that lie just below. The gentle roar of the waves crashing against distant shores reaches our ears, a constant symphony that speaks of the ocean's timeless power. We are adventurers embarking on a voyage of discovery, drawn towards the heart of paradise by the irresistible allure of the Caribbean Sea. The wind, a playful companion on our journey, whispers tales of distant islands and hidden coves, carrying with it the faint scent of exotic spices and blooming flora. It's a symphony of whispers, soft and enticing, beckoning us closer to the heart of the Caribbean's embrace. As we journey onward, the whispers of the wind grow louder, their tales becoming clearer. We hear stories of ancient mariners, their ships sailing these very waters, guided by the stars and the rhythm of the waves. The rhythmic lull of the waves against the hull of our imaginary vessel creates a soothing soundtrack to our journey. As we continue our approach, the anticipation builds, fueled by the whispers of the wind and the gentle rocking of the waves, carrying us closer to our Caribbean destination. The first sign of land appears on the horizon, a subtle smudge of emerald green against the azure canvas of the sky. As we draw nearer, the smudge gradually transforms into a distinct silhouette, its form slowly resolving into the unmistakable outline of an island. The island, still shrouded in a veil of mist and distance, rises majestically from the sea, its slopes cloaked in lush vegetation that tumbles down to meet the water's edge. Sandy beaches, gleaming white against the turquoise waters, fringe the island's edges, inviting us to step ashore and leave our footprints in their pristine expanse. Towering palm trees, their fronds swaying gracefully in the gentle sea breeze, line the shore, casting long, inviting shadows on the white sand. The anticipation builds with every passing moment as we draw closer to our island destination, eager to trade the vastness of the ocean for the embrace of the shore. As we soar above the crystal-clear waters surrounding the island, a hidden world reveals itself beneath the surface. Through the azure depths, we glimpse a kaleidoscope of colors, hinting at the vibrant life that thrives in this underwater paradise. The ocean floor, a mosaic of coral reefs, sandbars and swaying seagrass meadows, teems with activity, a silent ballet of life unfolding before our eyes. Shadows dart and weave through the coral formations, their fleeting forms revealing the presence of fish, large and small, navigating this underwater labyrinth. Schools of tiny silverfish shimmer and sparkle like living confetti, their movements perfectly synchronized as they dance and swirl in unison. The underwater world, a realm of serenity and wonder, exists in stark contrast to the vastness of the open ocean above. Against the backdrop of the approaching island, a new element captures our attention. A lone sailboat, its white sail billowing like a bird's wing against the azure sky. It glides gracefully across the water, a symbol of freedom and adventure, its presence adding a touch of human artistry to the pristine natural beauty surrounding us. The boat, dwarfed by the vastness of the ocean and the scale of the island, nonetheless commands attention, a testament to the human spirit's enduring connection with the sea. The sail, catching the steady trade winds, propels the vessel forward, leaving a gentle wake that traces a path through the otherwise undisturbed water. We imagine ourselves aboard the sailboat, the warm sun on our faces, the salty spray of the sea in the air, and the wind carrying us towards new horizons. The sight of the sailboat serves as a reminder that we are not alone in our journey of discovery. Others have been drawn to these shores, captivated by the beauty and tranquility of the Caribbean. As we finally approach the island, a noticeable shift occurs. The frenetic energy of our journey gives way to a palpable sense of calm. The air, thick with the scent of salt and blooming tropical flowers, seems to hum with a slower, more deliberate rhythm. The relentless march of time, so ever present in our daily lives, seems to soften its grip, allowing us to sink into the unhurried pace of island life. The once distant sounds of the island now envelop us, the gentle lapping of waves against the shore, the rustling of palm fronds in the warm breeze, the melodic calls of unseen birds hidden within the lush vegetation. These sounds, far from being intrusive, create a soothing symphony, a natural lullaby that washes away any lingering stress or tension. We observe the unhurried movements of the islanders going about their daily routines, their lives seemingly untouched by the frantic pace of the outside world. Fishermen mend their nets beneath the shade of coconut palms, their movements deliberate and practiced, while children splash and play in the shallows, their laughter carried on the gentle breeze. The island, with its slower pace of life, invites us to shed our worries and embrace a simpler, more present existence. Here, time is measured not by the ticking of a clock, but by the rhythm of the tides, the rising and setting of the sun, and the natural cycles of the earth. Our virtual journey culminates in a moment of pure sensory immersion as we finally reach the shores of our island paradise. The boat gently kisses the soft white sand, signaling our arrival in this tranquil haven. Stepping onto the beach, we are greeted by a symphony of sensations. The warmth of the sun on our skin, the gentle caress of the sea breeze, the soft yielding of the sand beneath our feet. The air, heavy with the scent of salt and exotic blossoms, hangs thick and sweet, inviting us to breathe deeply and savor the intoxicating aroma of paradise. The sun, a warm caress on our skin, seems to melt away any lingering tension, replacing it with a sense of profound relaxation and contentment. Before us, the beach stretches out like an endless ribbon of pristine white, fringed by swaying palm trees that cast long, inviting shadows on the sand. The turquoise water, so clear it seems almost unreal, gently laps at the shore, inviting us to wade in and experience its refreshing embrace. This is the moment we have been journeying towards, the culmination of our virtual escape. The island, no longer a distant silhouette on the horizon, welcomes us with open arms, inviting us to shed our worries, embrace the present moment, and lose ourselves in the unparalleled beauty of this Caribbean paradise. Our adventure has only just begun. The island's embrace is a symphony of gentle sounds and soothing sensations. As we step onto the shore, the soft, powdery sand welcomes our feet, molding itself around each step like a warm, comforting embrace. The air, thick with the scent of salt and the sweet perfume of exotic flowers, fills our lungs with each breath, invigorating our senses and washing away the last vestiges of our journey. The sound of the waves, a constant and reassuring rhythm, dominates the soundscape. Each wave crashes gently upon the shore, its roar a soft whisper compared to the tumultuous symphony of the open ocean. It's a sound that speaks of timelessness, of the ebb and flow of life itself, a constant reminder of the natural world's enduring power and beauty. The gentle breeze carrying with it the whisper of palm fronds and the faint, sweet melodies of unseen birds creates a natural symphony that envelops us completely. It's a sound that speaks of peace and tranquility, a gentle invitation to let go of our worries and surrender to the island's soothing embrace. As we walk along the shoreline, the sand cool and soft beneath our feet, we feel a sense of profound connection with the natural world. The rhythmic crash of the waves, the gentle whisper of the breeze, the warmth of the sun on our skin. These simple pleasures combine to create a sense of overwhelming peace, a feeling that we are exactly where we are meant to be. The beach unfolds before us like a pristine canvas, a masterpiece meticulously crafted by the hands of nature. The sand, a brilliant white that seems to shimmer under the intense tropical sun, stretches out as far as the eye can see, an unbroken expanse of pristine beauty. The ocean, a breathtaking tapestry of turquoise and azure, stretches out to meet the horizon, its surface a constantly shifting canvas of light and shadow. Scattered along the shoreline like precious jewels carelessly dropped by a giant's hand, lie seashells of every imaginable shape, size and color. Each shell, a testament to the ocean's boundless creativity, tells a silent story of the creature that once called it home. We pick up a spiraled conch shell, its pale pink interior reflecting the soft light, and hold it to our ear, listening to the faint echo of the sea, a sound that seems to connect us to the very heart of the ocean's mysteries. The shoreline itself is a constantly shifting work of art, sculpted and reshaped with each passing wave. The water retreating from the shore leaves behind intricate patterns of swirling sand, delicate designs that will be erased and recreated anew with the next incoming tide. We observe these ephemeral masterpieces, marveling at the intricate beauty that nature creates and destroys with such effortless grace. The beach is a place of constant transformation, where the boundaries between land and sea blur with each passing wave. It's a place where nature's artistry is on full display, a constant reminder of the beauty that surrounds us, if only we take the time to truly see it. The sun, high in the azure sky, bathes the beach in its warm golden light. The air shimmers with heat, but a gentle breeze carrying the scent of salt and sea spray prevents the warmth from becoming oppressive. We find ourselves drawn to the shade of a towering palm tree, its fronds swaying gently in the breeze, casting a cool, inviting shadow on the white sand. Settling down on the soft sand, we feel the warmth of the sun penetrating our skin, chasing away any lingering tension or stress. The world around us seems to slow down. Lulled into a state of drowsy contentment by the warmth and the rhythmic sound of the waves, we close our eyes, breathing deeply, allowing the sun's warmth to envelop us completely. The gentle breeze carries with it the sweet scent of plumeria blossoms, their delicate fragrance a reminder of the island's lush tropical beauty. We open our eyes and gaze out at the ocean, its surface a dazzling expanse of turquoise and azure sparkling under the intense tropical sun. The gentle rocking of the waves, the warmth of the sun, the sweet scent of the air, these simple pleasures combine to create a sense of profound peace and contentment. This is the essence of the Caribbean experience, a chance to escape the pressures of everyday life and surrender to the simple pleasures of sun, sand and sea. Here in this sun-kissed paradise we find ourselves slipping into a state of pure serenity, our minds and bodies finally at ease. And a hammock strung between two swaying palm trees beckons us with the promise of ultimate relaxation. We settle into its embrace, the woven fibers conforming to our bodies, cradling us like a mother's arms. The gentle rocking motion, synchronized with the rhythm of the waves and the gentle sway of the palm trees, lulls us into a state of blissful tranquility. With each gentle sway, we feel our worries and stresses melting away, replaced by a sense of profound peace and contentment. The world outside our hammock fades into insignificance, replaced by the simple pleasures of the present moment. The warmth of the sun on our skin, the gentle caress of the breeze, the rhythmic sound of the waves. These become our only focus, our only concern. We close our eyes, breathing deeply the sweet, salty air, and allow ourselves to drift into a state of pure relaxation. The hammock, our sanctuary within this tropical paradise, becomes a place where time loses all meaning, where the outside world ceases to exist. Here we're free to simply be, to exist in a state of pure, unadulterated bliss. The hammock, a symbol of leisurely island life, embodies the very essence of the Caribbean experience. It's a place to escape the demands of the modern world, to unwind, to reconnect with our inner peace, and to simply enjoy the simple pleasures of life. The ocean, a constant presence along the shoreline, speaks to us in hushed tones, sharing its ancient wisdom and secrets with those who take the time to listen. The rhythmic crash of the waves against the shore becomes a hypnotic melody, a soothing lullaby that calms the mind and soothes the soul. We sit at the water's edge, the cool, wet sand molding itself around our fingers, and listen intently to the ocean's whispers. We hear tales of distant lands, of courageous explorers braving uncharted waters, of creatures both wondrous and strange inhabiting the ocean's depths. The ocean's voice, sometimes a gentle whisper, sometimes a powerful roar, speaks of the ebb and flow of life, of the constant cycle of creation and destruction, of the interconnectedness of all living things. It's a voice that has spoken to humanity for millennia, offering solace, inspiration, and a profound sense of awe. As we listen to the ocean's stories, we feel a sense of deep connection to this vast and mysterious world. We are reminded of our own place within the grand scheme of things, humbled by the ocean's power and captivated by its beauty. Time, that relentless taskmaster, seems to loosen its grip on the shores of this Caribbean paradise. The frantic pace of everyday life, the constant pressure of deadlines and obligations, fades into a distant memory as we surrender to the island's unhurried rhythm. Here, time is measured not by the ticking of a clock, but by the ebb and flow of the tide, the slow journey of the sun across the sky, the gradual unfolding of a flower's petals. Days melt into one another, each one indistinguishable from the last, a seamless tapestry of sun-drenched hours and starlit nights. We wake with the sun, our bodies energized by the fresh sea air and the anticipation of another day in paradise. We spend our hours exploring the shoreline, swimming in the crystal-clear waters, or simply lounging on the beach, lost in the pages of a good book. As the sun begins its slow descent, casting long shadows across the sand, we gather with newfound friends to share stories and laughter over a delicious meal. With no need to rush, no deadlines to meet, we find ourselves truly present in each moment, appreciating the simple pleasures of life as they unfold before us. Time, no longer a source of stress or anxiety, becomes our ally, allowing us to savor each precious moment of our island escape. As the sun begins its fiery descent towards the horizon, painting the sky in a breathtaking palette of orange, pink and purple hues, we feel a profound sense of peace settle over us. The island, bathed in the warm glow of the setting sun, takes on an ethereal quality, its beauty amplified by the magical light. We find a secluded spot on the beach, the soft sand cool beneath our feet, and watch as the sun dips below the horizon, its last rays of light dancing on the water's surface. The sky transforms into a canvas of breathtaking beauty, the colors so vibrant, so surreal that they seem almost otherworldly. As darkness descends, the first stars begin to appear, twinkling like diamonds scattered across the velvet expanse of the night sky. The sound of the waves crashing against the shore, a constant throughout the day, takes on a new quality, a deeper, more resonant tone that seems to reverberate within us. In this moment, surrounded by the beauty of the natural world, we feel a sense of profound connection to something far greater than ourselves. Our worries and anxieties fade into insignificance as we surrender to the tranquility of the night. The island, with its gentle rhythms and breathtaking beauty, has worked its magic, soothing our souls and restoring our spirits. Here, on this tranquil shore, we found our peace. Leaving behind the sun-drenched serenity of the beach, we prepare to enter a different realm, a hidden world that exists beneath the surface of the Caribbean Sea. The warm turquoise water beckons us, inviting us to explore its depths, to discover the secrets hidden within its shimmering embrace. As we don our snorkeling gear, the anticipation builds, a sense of childlike wonder mingled with a healthy respect for the vast and powerful world we're about to enter. With a deep breath, we slip beneath the surface, the sounds of the beach fading into a muffled hush as we enter this liquid realm. The sun's rays, refracted through the water's surface, create a mesmerizing dance of light and shadow, illuminating the underwater world with an ethereal glow. Schools of silvery fish dart past, their scales flashing like tiny mirrors, a fleeting glimpse of the life that teems beneath the waves. The initial shock of the cool water against our skin quickly gives way to a feeling of weightlessness, a sense of freedom as we glide effortlessly through this alien environment. The ocean floor, a mosaic of sand, coral and swaying seagrass, comes into view, a vibrant tapestry of life painted across the seabed. We are no longer mere observers, but active participants in this underwater ballet. Our movements as graceful and fluid as the marine life that surrounds us. As we venture deeper, the world above recedes, replaced by the wonders of this underwater realm. The sun's rays, though diminished in intensity, still penetrate the depths, casting an ethereal glow on everything they touch. We are explorers entering a new frontier, our senses heightened by the novelty of this alien environment, eager to uncover the secrets hidden within the heart of the reef. The coral reef, a dazzling city beneath the waves, explodes with life and color, a stark contrast to the seemingly barren expanse of the ocean floor we left behind. Corals of every imaginable shape and size, from delicate branching formations to massive brain corals resembling underwater sculptures, create a vibrant, living tapestry. Fish, adorned in a kaleidoscope of colors and patterns, dart in and out of the coral branches, their movements as swift and fluid as the currents that swirl around them. Schools of tiny, iridescent fish, their scales flashing like 1,000 tiny jewels, create a mesmerizing spectacle as they move in unison. Their collective motion a hypnotic dance that draws the eye. A lone parrotfish, its beak scraping against the coral as it feeds, creates a shower of fine sand, a testament to the constant process of creation and destruction that shapes this underwater world. A graceful eagle ray, its wing-like fins gliding effortlessly through the water, soars past, its shadow momentarily darkening the reef below. A moray eel, its serpentine body hidden amongst the coral, peeks out from its lair, its watchful eyes scanning the reef for its next meal. Life on the reef exists in a delicate balance, a constant interplay between predator and prey, a reminder of the intricate web of life that connects all creatures, both above and below the surface. As we observe this underwater ballet, we are filled with a sense of wonder and awe. The sheer diversity of life on the reef, the vibrant colors, the intricate patterns, the constant movement, is a sensory overload in the best possible way. A reminder of the boundless creativity and resilience of the natural world. The coral formations themselves are a testament to nature's artistry, their intricate shapes and vibrant colors defying description. Massive brain corals, their convoluted surfaces resembling giant underwater brains, stand as ancient sentinels, silent witnesses to the passage of time. Delicate sea fans, their feathery appendages swaying gently in the current, resemble exotic plants, their vibrant pinks, purples and yellows adding splashes of color to the reefscape. Staghorn corals, their branches reaching upwards like the antlers of a majestic deer, provide shelter for a multitude of smaller fish. Their intricate structures a testament to the interconnectedness of life on the reef. And then there are the soft corals, their fleshy polyps swaying rhythmically in the current, their colors ranging from deep crimson to brilliant emerald green, adding a touch of otherworldly beauty to this underwater garden. Each coral species, with its unique shape, size and color, plays a vital role in the reef ecosystem, providing food, shelter and breeding grounds for a vast array of marine life. The corals, though seemingly inanimate, are very much alive. Their polyps, tiny animals related to jellyfish and anemones, working tirelessly to extract calcium carbonate from the seawater, slowly but surely building their intricate skeletons over time. The reef, a city built by tiny architects, is a testament to the power of collaboration, a reminder that even the smallest creatures can achieve extraordinary things when they work together towards a common goal. The marine life that inhabits this underwater metropolis moves with a grace and fluidity that seems almost effortless, their movements perfectly adapted to the challenges of their environment. Schools of fish, their movements synchronized with the precision that would put any marching band to shame, dart and weave through the coral formations, their silvery bodies flashing like quicksilver in the dappled sunlight. A green sea turtle, its shell a mosaic of browns and greens, glides past, its movements slow and deliberate, its ancient eyes seemingly filled with wisdom. It pauses briefly, its powerful flippers propelling it gently through the water as if suspended in time, allowing us a moment to admire its prehistoric beauty before it disappears into the blue depths. A spotted eagle ray, its wing-like fins propelling it effortlessly through the water, soars gracefully over the reef, its shadow momentarily darkening the coral below. A nurse shark, its sleek grey body blending seamlessly with the sandy bottom, rests peacefully beneath a coral ledge, its presence a reminder that even in this paradise, danger lurks for those who are not careful. The movements of these creatures, honed by millennia of evolution, are a testament to the power of adaptation, a reminder that life finds a way to thrive even in the most challenging of environments. As we descend deeper into the reef, the sunlight filtering through the water's surface becomes increasingly diffuse, creating a mesmerizing interplay of light and shadow that transforms the underwater landscape. Sunbeams, like celestial spotlights, pierce the depths, illuminating patches of coral and sand in brilliant flashes of color, while other areas remain shrouded in a cool, ethereal twilight. Schools of fish, their silvery scales reflecting the sunlight, appear and disappear like phantoms as they dart in and out of the shadows, their movements creating fleeting patterns of light and movement. The coral formations themselves seem to shift and change with the changing light, their vibrant colors appearing more intense in the sunbeams, their textures and contours more pronounced in the shadows. A sense of mystery pervades this underwater realm, a feeling that anything could be lurking just beyond the reach of the sunlight. hidden within the shadows that dance and flicker across the reef. We are reminded of the vastness of the ocean, of the countless secrets hidden within its depths, and we feel a sense of awe at the privilege of witnessing even this small glimpse of its hidden beauty. As we move through this underwater wonderland, we are struck by the constantly shifting nature of this environment, the play of light and shadow, the constant movement of the fish and other marine life, the gentle swaying of the corals in the current. It's a world in perpetual motion, a reminder that even in this seemingly tranquil realm, change is the only constant. Freed from the constraints of gravity, we experience a sense of weightlessness that is both exhilarating and liberating. We move effortlessly through the water, our bodies as buoyant as the fish that surround us, our movements controlled by the gentle flick of a fin or the subtle shift of our body weight. With each breath we release a stream of silver bubbles that race towards the surface, breaking the surface tension with a soft pop and disappearing into the air above. We are no longer bound by the limitations of our terrestrial existence. Here in this liquid realm, we are free to explore a different dimension, to experience a level of freedom that is both exhilarating and profound. The worries and stresses of everyday life fade into insignificance as we lose ourselves in the beauty of this underwater world. The rhythmic sound of our breathing, the gentle pressure of the water against our skin, the mesmerizing dance of light and shadow, these become our only focus, our only concern. We are no longer mere observers of this alien world. We are active participants, moving freely amongst its inhabitants, sharing their space, marveling at their beauty and grace. It's an experience that is both humbling and exhilarating, a reminder of the interconnectedness of all living things and the boundless wonders that lie just beyond our everyday perception. As we continue our exploration of the reef, we become aware of the subtle symphony of sounds that surrounds us. The ocean, far from being a silent world, is alive with a constant chorus of clicks, pops, whistles and grunts, a language spoken by its inhabitants for millennia. We hear the parrotfish scraping its beak against the coral as it grazes, the crunching sound amplified by the water, a reminder of the constant process of erosion and renewal that shapes this underwater landscape. We hear the soft, clicking sounds of snapping shrimp, their tiny claws snapping with surprising force, a reminder that even the smallest creatures can make their presence known. We hear the haunting song of a humpback whale, its mournful cries travelling for miles through the water, a reminder of the vastness of the ocean and the majestic creatures that call it home. And through it all we hear the constant rhythmic sound of the waves crashing against the shore, a reminder of the powerful forces that shape this watery world. The ocean, far from being a silent movie, is a symphony of sound, a constant chorus of life, a reminder that we are but visitors in a world that existed long before us and will continue to exist long after we're gone. We emerge from the water, our skin tingling from the ocean's embrace, our senses still buzzing from the underwater symphony of life. As we wade back towards the shore, the familiar warmth of the sun greets us, a comforting contrast to the cool depths we've just explored. The beach, a ribbon of white against the turquoise canvas of the sea, beckons us back to its sun-drenched serenity. But the ocean, it seems, isn't quite finished with us yet. As we reach the shallows, a commotion on the horizon catches our eye. A pod of dolphins, their sleek dark bodies glistening in the sunlight, cuts through the waves, their dorsal fins slicing through the water's surface with effortless grace. The sight of these playful creatures, their energy so palpable even from a distance, sends a jolt of excitement through us. We stand mesmerized, watching as they draw closer, their movements a mesmerizing blend of power and grace. They leap and twirl, their bodies arcing through the air, before disappearing beneath the waves, only to reappear moments later. Their playful antics are testament to the sheer joy of being alive. The ocean, no longer a passive backdrop, has come alive with the energy of these magnificent creatures. The dolphins, it seems, are aware of our presence, their movements becoming more animated as they approach the shallows. We hold our breath, hoping for a closer encounter, a chance to witness their beauty and grace up close. And then, as if on cue, they change direction, heading straight towards us, their sleek bodies cutting through the water with effortless speed. The dolphins, sleek and powerful, draw closer, their playful energy radiating outwards, infecting us with their infectious joy. They move with a grace and agility that defies their size, their bodies gliding effortlessly through the water, their movements as fluid and hypnotic as a well-rehearsed ballet. The water erupts around them in a shower of spray as they leap and twirl, their sleek, dark bodies catching the sunlight for a fleeting moment before disappearing beneath the waves. We watch, mesmerized, as they approach the shallows, their movements becoming more exuberant, their playful nature on full display. They seem to revel in our attention, their whistles and clicks echoing across the water, a chorus of joyful sounds that speaks of a language we can only imagine. A sense of wonder washes over us, a childlike awe at the beauty and grace of these creatures. One by one they draw closer, their dark eyes seeming to sparkle with intelligence and mischief. We hold our breath, a mixture of excitement and apprehension coursing through us. They circle us, their bodies passing beneath us close enough to touch, yet we resist the urge, knowing that these wild creatures are best admired from a respectful distance. As quickly as they appeared, they turn, their powerful tails propelling them away from the shore, their sleek bodies disappearing into the depths with a final playful splash. We watch them go, our hearts pounding, our spirits soaring, forever changed by this magical encounter. The ocean, no longer a vast and indifferent expanse, suddenly feels alive, teeming with unseen wonders. A reminder that we share this planet with creatures far different from ourselves, yet connected to us in ways we are only beginning to understand. As the dolphins disappear into the vast blue expanse, our attention is drawn to another spectacle unfolding above the surface. A flock of pelicans, their massive wingspans silhouetted against the azure sky, soars effortlessly overhead, their movements as graceful and mesmerizing as the dolphins' underwater ballet. They circle lazily, their keen eyes scanning the water below for any sign of movement, their very presence adding a sense of primal drama to the tranquil scene. Suddenly, one of the pelicans folds its wings and plummets towards the water, its massive body transforming from a graceful glider into a feathered torpedo. It hits the water with a resounding splash, its momentum carrying it beneath the surface in pursuit of its prey. We watch captivated as the water churns and bubbles, a testament to the bird's underwater hunt. Moments later, the pelican resurfaces, its massive beak now holding a wriggling fish. It shakes its head vigorously, tossing the fish into the air before swallowing it whole, its throat pouch expanding to accommodate its catch. The other pelicans, their appetites whetted by their companion's success, follow suit, their dives becoming a synchronized ballet of precision and power. The ocean, once again, reveals its bounty, providing sustenance for these magnificent creatures. We observe this timeless dance between predator and prey, a reminder of the delicate balance of nature and the interconnectedness of all living things. The pelicans, with their powerful grace and unwavering focus, embody the raw beauty and untamed spirit of this Caribbean paradise. Leaving behind the sandy expanse of that beach, we ventured towards the rugged beauty of the island's rocky shores. Here, the waves crash against the weathered rocks with unrestrained fury, their relentless assault sculpting the shoreline into a dramatic landscape of jagged cliffs, hidden coves, and tide pools teeming with life. The air, thick with the salty tang of the sea spray, invigorates our senses, a reminder of the ocean's raw power. As we navigate the slippery rocks, careful not to lose our footing amidst the crashing waves, we discover a hidden world, a microcosm of life thriving in this seemingly inhospitable environment. Small crabs, their shells a kaleidoscope of colors, scuttle sideways across the rocks, their claws snapping defensively as we approach. Sea anemones, their tentacles swaying gently in the receding tide, resemble colorful flowers clinging to the rocks, their vibrant hues a stark contrast to the muted greys and browns of their surroundings. We peer into tide pools, miniature aquariums left behind by the retreating tide, and marvel at the diversity of life contained within their shallow depths. Starfish, their bodies a mosaic of colors and textures, cling to the rocks, their delicate tube feet working tirelessly to maintain their grip against the relentless pull of the ocean. Sea urchins, their spiny bodies a formidable defense against predators, graze on algae, their movements slow and deliberate. The rocky shores, though lacking the soft allure of the beach, offer a different kind of beauty, a testament to nature's ability to thrive even in the harshest of environments. Here life finds a way clinging tenaciously to the rocks, a constant reminder of the resilience and adaptability of the natural world. The island, far from being a place of passive beauty, thrums with life, a symphony of movement and melody that envelops us completely. The air vibrates with the sounds of nature's orchestra, the rhythmic crash of the waves against the shore, the melodic calls of unseen birds hidden within the lush vegetation, the gentle rustling of palm fronds in the warm breeze. Overhead, a flock of parrots, their feathers a riot of vibrant colors, streaks across the sky, their raucous calls echoing through the air. A hummingbird, its wings beating so fast they are a blur, hovers momentarily at a hibiscus flower, its long beak probing for nectar before it darts away, a tiny jewel flashing in the sunlight. On the beach, hermit crabs, their borrowed shells a comical mismatch of shapes and sizes, scuttle sideways across the sand, their movements a humorous reminder of the constant struggle for survival. A lizard, its skin camouflaged against the bark of a tree, lies in wait, its eyes alert for any unsuspecting insect that might stray too close. The island is a stage, its diverse inhabitants the performers, their movements and sounds a constant reminder that we are but visitors in a world that has its own rhythm, its own language, its own beauty. We are privileged observers, granted a glimpse into this intricate web of life, a symphony of movement and melody that has been playing out for millennia. As we witness the constant interplay between predator and prey, the ebb and flow of life on land and in the sea, we are reminded of the delicate balance that governs this tropical paradise. The ocean, though vast and seemingly inexhaustible, is not immune to the impact of human activity. Climate change, pollution, and overfishing all threaten the delicate web of life that sustains this island ecosystem. The coral reefs, those vibrant underwater cities, are particularly vulnerable, their health a barometer of the ocean's overall well-being. Rising sea temperatures, ocean acidification, and pollution from land-based sources all take their toll on these fragile ecosystems, leading to coral bleaching and death, with devastating consequences for the countless species that depend on them for survival. The island, once a pristine paradise, now faces the same environmental challenges that plague our planet. The very beauty that draws us to these shores is under threat, a stark reminder that we are all connected to the fate of our planet and that our actions have far-reaching consequences. Yet amidst these challenges there is hope. The resilience of nature, its ability to adapt and regenerate, offers a glimmer of optimism. Conservation efforts, both local and global, are underway to protect these fragile ecosystems and the species that depend on them. Education and awareness are key to fostering a sense of stewardship for our planet, inspiring future generations to protect this Caribbean paradise and ensure that its beauty and biodiversity endure for generations to come. As the sun begins its slow descent towards the horizon, casting long shadows across the island, we gather on the beach, drawn together by the primal beauty of the sunset. The sky transforms into a canvas of fiery hues, a breathtaking spectacle of orange, pink and purple that reflects off the water's surface, painting the entire world in its ethereal glow. We watch in silent reverence as the sun dips below the horizon, its last rays of light painting the sky in a final glorious burst of color before yielding to the approaching night. The air cools, a welcome respite from the day's heat, and the sounds of the island take on a different quality, a more subdued tone, as if nature itself is preparing for slumber. And yet, even as day fades into night, the circle of life continues. Seabirds return to their nests, their calls echoing across the water as they settle in for the night. Crabs emerge from their daytime hiding places, their claws clicking against the sand as they begin their nocturnal foraging. The stars emerge, one by one, until the night sky is a glittering tapestry of celestial wonder. We stand on the shore, humbled by the vastness of the universe and the intricate beauty of the natural world. The island, with its vibrant tapestry of life, has taught us valuable lessons about resilience, adaptation, and the interconnectedness of all living things. We carry these lessons with us as we bid farewell to this Caribbean paradise, knowing that its beauty and its message will stay with us long after we have returned to our own shores. We leave behind the sun-drenched expanse of the beach, its soft sands and rhythmic waves momentarily forgotten as we venture inland, drawn by the allure of the island's emerald interior. A narrow path, barely more than a sandy trail, beckons us forward, winding its way through a dense thicket of coconut palms, their towering trunks forming a natural colonnade that guides our steps. The air, thick with the scent of damp earth and the sweet perfume of unseen blossoms, hangs heavy and humid, a stark contrast to the salty tang of the sea breeze. Sunlight, filtering through the dense canopy of leaves overhead, paints the path in a mosaic of light and shadow, creating a sense of mystery and intrigue. The sounds of the beach, once so dominant, fade into a gentle murmur, replaced by the symphony of the forest. The rustling of leaves in the gentle breeze, the melodic calls of unseen birds hidden within the foliage, the occasional rustle of small creatures scurrying through the undergrowth. As we venture deeper into the grove, the outside world recedes, replaced by the sights, sounds, and sensations of this emerald realm. The air cools, the humidity intensifies, and the light takes on a greenish hue as if filtered through countless layers of living emeralds. We are enveloped by the island's embrace, our senses heightened, our spirits invigorated by this sudden immersion into the heart of nature's cathedral. The path, soft beneath our feet, winds deeper into the grove, leading us further away from the familiar comfort of the beach and deeper into the island's embrace. We are explorers venturing into uncharted territory, our senses alert, our curiosity piqued by the promise of new discoveries awaiting us at every turn. The path, a sun-dappled ribbon winding its way through the dense undergrowth, guides us deeper into the heart of the island's interior. With each step, the outside world fades further away, replaced by the sights, sounds, and sensations of this tranquil sanctuary. The air, thick with the scent of damp earth, exotic blossoms, and the sweet aroma of decaying vegetation, fills our lungs with each breath, a heady fragrance that speaks of life and decay in equal measure. The sunlight filtering through the dense canopy overhead creates a mosaic of light and shadow on the path before us. The air shimmers with motes of dust, illuminated by the sunbeams, creating a magical, almost ethereal atmosphere. We walk in silence, our footsteps muffled by the soft earth, our senses attuned to the subtle symphony of the forest. The palm trees, their towering trunks rising like ancient sentinels, stand as silent witnesses to our passage. Their fronds, swaying gently in the breeze, create a soothing rustling sound, a natural lullaby that calms the mind and soothes the soul. We feel a sense of peace descend upon us, a sense of being far removed from the hustle and bustle of everyday life, enveloped by the tranquility of this emerald realm. As we continue our walk, the path leads us past towering trees draped in vibrant vines. Their leaves a tapestry of greens, yellows and reds. Exotic flowers, their blossoms a riot of color and fragrance, bloom along the path, their beauty a testament to the island's fertile soil and tropical climate. We pause to admire a particularly striking hibiscus flower, its crimson petals unfurling in the sunlight, its delicate stamen dusted with golden pollen. The path, no longer a straight and narrow course, begins to meander, following the contours of the land, leading deeper into the heart of the island's embrace. The air grows noticeably cooler as the dense canopy above filters out the sun's heat, creating a welcome respite from the tropical warmth. The sounds of the forest, once a gentle murmur, now surround us, a symphony of buzzing insects, chirping birds, and the rustling of leaves in the gentle breeze. Through a gap in the trees, we catch a fleeting glimpse of the turquoise ocean, its color intensified by the contrasting greens of the surrounding vegetation. The sight of the sea, a reminder of the vastness beyond this emerald realm, stirs a sense of awe and wonder within us. We are reminded of the island's unique position, a small sanctuary of life, amidst the vast expanse of the ocean, a delicate balance of land and sea. The path takes an unexpected turn, leading us down a gentle slope towards a small clearing. Here the air is thick with the scent of moisture, and the sound of running water reaches our ears, a welcome respite from the dry heat of the forest. We emerge into the clearing to find ourselves on the banks of a small stream, its crystal clear water cascading over smooth, moss-covered rocks, creating a miniature waterfall that fills the air with a soothing, rhythmic sound. This hidden oasis, a testament to the island's abundant freshwater sources, is a haven for a different kind of life. Dragonflies, their iridescent wings flashing in the sunlight, dart and hover above the water, while small fish, their scales glinting silver, dart amongst the rocks, their movements quick and elusive. We linger by the stream, captivated by its tranquil beauty, the gentle gurgling of the water a soothing balm to our city-weary souls. Time, normally such a relentless taskmaster, seems to slow down here, its grip on our consciousness loosening as we surrender to the rhythm of the island. The worries and stresses of everyday life, those persistent companions, fade into the background, replaced by a sense of peace and contentment that permeates our very being. We run our hands over the smooth, cool surface of a weathered tree trunk, its bark a tapestry of textures and colors, a testament to the passage of time and the relentless forces of nature. The tree, a silent sentinel, has witnessed countless seasons come and go, its roots firmly planted in the earth, its branches reaching towards the sky, a symbol of strength, resilience, and the enduring power of life. A sense of timelessness pervades this place, a feeling that we are connected to something far greater than ourselves, a lineage that stretches back through the ages, connecting us to the very essence of life on this planet. We are but temporary visitors in this ancient landscape, humbled by its enduring beauty and the knowledge that, long after we are gone, this island, this forest, this stream will continue to exist, a testament to the enduring power of nature. As the sun begins its slow descent towards the horizon, casting long shadows across the forest floor, we know it is time to retrace our steps, to return to the familiar comfort of the beach. But we carry with us the memory of this tranquil oasis, a reminder that peace and beauty can be found in the most unexpected of places, if only we take the time to look for them. As we make our way back through the dense undergrowth, the path now familiar beneath our feet, we become more aware of the subtle signs of life that surround us. The forest, far from being a silent and empty space, teems with creatures great and small, each playing its part in the intricate web of life that sustains this island ecosystem. A flash of emerald green catches our eye, and we pause to admire a small lizard, its scales shimmering in the dappled sunlight, its body perfectly camouflaged against the leafy background. It perches motionless on a branch, its eyes alert, its tongue flicking out occasionally to sample the air for prey. We watch, fascinated, as it stalks a small insect, its movements swift and precise, a miniature predator in its element. Further on, we spot a colony of ants, their tiny bodies forming a seemingly endless line as they march purposefully along the forest floor. We observe their industrious efforts, their teamwork and determination, a reminder that even the smallest creatures can achieve extraordinary things when they work together towards a common goal. The air buzzes with the sound of insects, their droning chorus a constant backdrop to the symphony of the forest. We spot a brightly colored butterfly, its wings a kaleidoscope of patterns and hues flitting from flower to flower. Its delicate beauty, a stark contrast to the harsh realities of survival in this tropical paradise. As we emerge from the palm grove, the familiar sights and sounds of the beach greet us once more. The sun, now lower in the sky, casts a warm, golden glow over the scene, painting the sand a brilliant white and the ocean a shimmering turquoise. The air, thick with the scent of salt and sea spray, invigorates our senses, a welcome contrast to the humid air of the forest. Yet even as we return to the familiar comfort of the shore, a part of us longs to remain hidden within the emerald embrace of the forest. The island, we realize, holds a duality, a contrast between the openness of the beach and the seclusion of the interior, each offering its own unique beauty and tranquility. The beach, with its wide open spaces, its unobstructed views of the horizon, its sense of boundless freedom, appeals to our desire for expansiveness, for connection with something larger than ourselves. The forest, on the other hand, with its dense vegetation, its hidden pathways, its sense of mystery and seclusion, speaks to our need for solitude, for a connection with the earth and the natural world. As we stand at the edge of the palm grove, the beach beckoning us forward, we feel a pang of regret at leaving behind the tranquility of the forest. We turn for one last look, our eyes scanning the dense undergrowth, hoping to catch a final glimpse of the lizard, the ants, the butterfly, those fleeting encounters that have enriched our journey. But the forest, we know, is not a place to be possessed, but a place to be experienced, to be respected, to be cherished. We carry its memory with us, a reminder of the peace and tranquility that can be found in the heart of nature, a sanctuary for the soul amidst the chaos of the world. We have walked in its embrace, breathed its air, felt the coolness of its shade, and emerged renewed, our spirits refreshed, our perspectives shifted. As we make our way towards the beach, the sun warm on our skin, the sand soft beneath our feet, we carry with us the knowledge that the island's beauty is multifaceted, its allure extending beyond the obvious charms of its shoreline. We have glimpsed its hidden heart, experienced its wild embrace, and emerged with a deeper appreciation for the delicate balance of life that sustains this tropical paradise. The island, we realize, is more than just a destination. It is a state of mind, a sanctuary for the soul. It is a place where we can shed the weight of our worries, reconnect with our inner selves, and rediscover the simple joys of existence. And in this rediscovery, we find ourselves renewed, our spirits revitalized, our connection to the natural world strengthened. The island, with its diverse landscapes and vibrant ecosystems, continues to reveal its many facets, each one more captivating than the last. Having explored the lush interior and felt the caress of the ocean breeze on the windswept shores, we now turn our attention to a different kind of watery embrace, the tranquil lagoon that lies sheltered behind a protective ring of coral reefs. This secluded sanctuary, a world away from the crashing waves of the open sea, beckons us with the promise of serenity and a unique perspective on the island's hidden treasures. We choose our vessel for this aquatic adventure, a paddleboard or a small canoe, each offering a different way to experience the lagoon's quiet beauty. The paddleboard, sleek and responsive, promises a closer connection to the water, allowing us to glide effortlessly across the surface, our bodies moving in harmony with the gentle undulations of the lagoon. The canoe, stable and spacious, offers a more leisurely pace, a chance to sit back, relax, and soak in the tranquility of our surroundings. As we push off from the shore, the gentle lapping of the water against the hull of our chosen vessel becomes our soundtrack, a soothing rhythm that sets the tone for our exploration. The lagoon's surface, undisturbed by the wind and waves that buffet the open sea, lies before us like a sheet of liquid glass reflecting the azure sky and the verdant foliage that fringes its edges. The air, heavy with the scent of salt and the sweet fragrance of water lilies, hangs thick and humid, enveloping us in a sensory embrace. We glide further into the lagoon, leaving behind the familiar landmarks of the shore, venturing deeper into this watery labyrinth. The sun, high in the sky, casts a shimmering path of light across the water's surface, beckoning us forward into the heart of this tranquil realm. The lagoon's most striking feature reveals itself as we venture further from the shore, the extraordinary clarity of its water. Like a giant magnifying glass, the lagoon's surface offers an unobstructed view of the underwater world below, revealing a hidden realm teeming with life and color. The sandy bottom, a mosaic of white and gold, stretches out before us, its contours clearly visible through the crystal-clear water. We spot starfish, their bodies a kaleidoscope of colors and textures, clinging to the sandy bottom, their delicate tube feet working tirelessly to maintain their grip against the gentle current. Sea cucumbers, those bizarre yet fascinating creatures, lie scattered across the seabed, their leathery bodies blending seamlessly with their surroundings. Schools of tiny fish, their scales flashing silver and gold in the sunlight, dart amongst the seagrass beds, their movements as quick and fluid as quicksilver. As we glide slowly over this underwater garden, we are reminded of the interconnectedness of all living things. The lagoon, though seemingly separate from the open ocean, is very much a part of the larger ecosystem, its waters teeming with life that relies on the delicate balance of nature for survival. We are privileged observers in this hidden world, our presence a reminder of the importance of preserving the delicate balance of these fragile ecosystems. The sunlight, penetrating the water's surface, illuminates this underwater world with an ethereal glow, casting dancing shadows of our vessels across the sandy bottom. We feel a sense of wonder and awe as we witness this hidden ballet of life, a reminder of the boundless beauty and diversity that exists just beyond our everyday perception. The lagoon's surface, a mirror reflecting the sky above, becomes a canvas for a mesmerizing dance of light and shadow. The sun, now directly overhead, casts a shimmering path of light that stretches across the water, beckoning us forward into the heart of this tranquil realm. The water's surface, undisturbed by wind or waves, resembles a sheet of liquid glass, its stillness amplifying the play of light and shadow. As we glide slowly across the lagoon, our vessels seem to float effortlessly between two worlds, the sky above reflected perfectly in the water below, creating the illusion of being suspended in a realm where the boundaries between earth and sky dissolve. The surrounding vegetation, a tapestry of greens and browns, frames this watery mirror, its colors intensified by the reflecting light. Clouds drifting lazily across the sky create fleeting patterns of light and shadow on the water's surface, their movements mirrored perfectly in the depths below. The effect is mesmerizing, hypnotic, as if the lagoon itself is breathing, expanding and contracting with each passing cloud. We pause, our paddles resting on the water's surface, and allow ourselves to be captivated by this mesmerizing dance of light and shadow. Time seems to stand still as we observe this interplay of natural forces, a reminder of the simple yet profound beauty that surrounds us. If only we take the time to truly see it, the lagoon, with its tranquil waters and ever-changing reflections, becomes a place of contemplation, a sanctuary where we can escape the noise and distractions of everyday life and reconnect with the rhythms of the natural world. The lagoon, far from being a place of absolute silence, envelops us in a subtle symphony of gentle rhythms, a soothing counterpoint to the crashing waves of the open sea. The gentle lapping of the water against the hull of our vessels, the rhythmic dipping of our paddles, the rustling of leaves in the gentle breeze, these sounds, soft and unobtrusive, create a tranquil soundtrack to our exploration. We listen intently, our senses attuned to the subtle nuances of this aquatic environment. We hear the splash of a fish leaping from the water, its momentary pursuit of prey, creating a ripple that spreads across the lagoon's surface. We hear the plaintive call of a bird, its song echoing through the surrounding vegetation, a reminder that even in this watery realm, life finds a way to thrive. The air itself seems to vibrate with the low hum of insects, their droning chorus, a constant backdrop to the symphony of the lagoon. We watch as a dragonfly, its iridescent wings flashing in the sunlight, hovers momentarily above the water's surface before darting away, its movements as swift and precise as a miniature helicopter. The lagoon, with its symphony of gentle rhythms, becomes a place where we can escape the noise and distractions of the outside world, a place where we can reconnect with the natural rhythms of our own bodies, a place where we can simply be present in the moment, at peace with ourselves and the world around us. As we drift effortlessly across the lagoon's surface, our bodies lulled by the gentle rocking motion of our vessels, our minds begin to wander, our thoughts drifting along with the current. We are suspended between two worlds, the sky above and the world below merging seamlessly in the reflecting surface of the lagoon. The sun, warm on our skin, lulls us into a state of drowsy contentment, our eyelids growing heavy as we surrender to the tranquility of our surroundings. The gentle rocking of the water, the rhythmic dipping of our paddles, the soft murmur of the breeze, these become our lullaby, easing us into a state of deep relaxation. We close our eyes, our minds drifting along with the current, our thoughts as fluid and unconstrained as the water that surrounds us. We imagine ourselves as part of this watery world, gliding effortlessly through the water like the fish below, soaring above the surface like the birds above. The boundaries between reality and imagination blur as we drift further into our reverie. The lagoon, with its tranquil waters and dreamlike atmosphere, becomes a canvas for our subconscious minds. A place where we can explore the hidden depths of our own imaginations, a place where anything is possible. Time, normally such a relentless taskmaster, seems to lose its grip on our consciousness as we drift effortlessly across the lagoon's surface. The hours melt away, indistinguishable from one another, as we lose ourselves in the simple pleasures of this watery realm. The sun, our only clock, makes its slow journey across the sky, but its passage is marked not by the ticking of a clock, but by the shifting patterns of light and shadow on the water's surface. We paddle for a while, our movements becoming almost instinctive as we navigate the lagoon's waterways. Then we pause, our paddles resting on the water's surface, and allow ourselves to drift with the current, our bodies moving in harmony with the natural rhythms of the lagoon. The lagoon, with its gentle currents and timeless beauty, becomes a metaphor for life itself. There are times to paddle against the current, to strive towards our goals with determination and purpose, and there are times to surrender to the flow, to trust in the journey, to allow ourselves to be carried along by the currents of life. As the sun begins its slow descent towards the horizon, casting long shadows across the lagoon's surface, we know it is time to return to the shore. We turn our vessels, our paddles, dipping into the water with renewed purpose as we make our way back towards the familiar landmarks of the beach. The lagoon, bathed in the warm glow of the setting sun, takes on a magical quality, its colors intensified, its reflections shimmering like 1,000 tiny jewels. We pause for a moment, our paddles resting on the water's surface, and allow ourselves to be captivated by the beauty of this final embrace. The lagoon, with its tranquil waters and hidden wonders, has worked its magic on us. We leave behind our worries and stresses, our minds refreshed, our spirits renewed. We have experienced the island's heart and soul, and in doing so we have rediscovered a part of ourselves that we had forgotten existed. The sun, a constant companion throughout our island journey, now begins its slow descent towards the western horizon, signaling the end of another day in paradise. The sky, a brilliant canvas of azure blue just moments ago, now transforms into a breathtaking spectacle of color as the sun dips lower, its rays painting the heavens in hues of fiery orange, vibrant pink, and deep velvety purple. The transformation is both subtle and dramatic, a slow burning crescendo that captures our attention and draws us towards the shore as if pulled by an invisible thread. We find ourselves drawn back to the beach, that familiar meeting point between land and sea, our bare feet sinking into the warm sand as we turn our faces towards the west, our gaze fixed on the spectacle unfolding before us. The air, still warm from the day's sun, carries with it a hint of coolness, a subtle shift that signals the approaching night. The sounds of the island, once a vibrant symphony of life, now soften, the day's activities winding down as nature prepares for its evening slumber. The ocean, a constant presence throughout our journey, reflects the sky's fiery hues, its surface transforming into a liquid mirror of molten gold and fiery orange. The waves, their rhythmic crashing, a constant throughout the day, now seem to slow their relentless advance, their movement softer, gentler, as if even the mighty ocean is captivated by the beauty of the setting sun. We stand on the shore, our silhouettes etched against the backdrop of the fiery sky, and feel a profound sense of peace wash over us. The day's adventures, filled with exploration and discovery, now fade into the background as we surrender to the beauty of this moment, a moment of pure, unadulterated magic as the day bids farewell and the night prepares to make its grand entrance. The colors of the sunset intensify with each passing moment, the sky transforming into a canvas for nature's most impressive artwork. Swirls of fiery orange and crimson red dance across the horizon, their edges blurred by wisps of pink and purple clouds that seem to catch fire in the dying rays of the sun. It's a spectacle that defies description, a kaleidoscope of color so vibrant, so surreal that it seems almost otherworldly, as if we've been transported to another planet where the laws of nature bend to the whims of a celestial artist. The ocean, reflecting the sky's fiery hues, transforms into a liquid masterpiece, its surface a constantly shifting canvas of molten gold, fiery orange and deep velvety purple. The waves, illuminated from within by the setting sun, appear to glow with an inner light, their crests tipped with a fiery radiance that fades into a shimmering turquoise as they roll towards the shore. Palm trees, silhouetted against the backdrop of the fiery sky, stand as silent sentinels, their fronds swaying gently in the evening breeze. Their dark forms a stark contrast to the vibrant hues of the sky. The beach, once a blinding white under the midday sun, now takes on a warm golden glow, the sand reflecting the sky's fiery embrace, transforming the shoreline into a magical, ethereal realm. As the sun dips below the horizon, its last rays of light stretch towards us like fiery fingers, reaching out to caress our faces with their warmth one last time before disappearing below the edge of the world. It's a fleeting moment, a final glorious burst of light and color before darkness descends, leaving us breathless and awestruck by the sheer beauty of nature's grand finale. The period between sunset and twilight, known as the golden hour, bathes the island in a soft, ethereal light that transforms the familiar landscape into something magical and serene. The harshness of the midday sun has given way to a gentle, diffused light that softens the edges of everything it touches, creating a sense of peace and tranquility that permeates the very air we breathe. The colors of the sunset, though fading, linger on the horizon, a gentle reminder of the day's fiery farewell. The sky, now a pale canvas of pink, orange and purple hues, gradually transitions to a deep, velvety blue as twilight deepens, the stars beginning to emerge one by one, like diamonds scattered across a velvet cloth. The ocean, reflecting the sky's changing hues, transforms into a shimmering expanse of turquoise and indigo, its surface now calm and serene after the day's heat. The gentle lapping of waves against the shore provides a soothing soundtrack to this tranquil interlude, a rhythmic counterpoint to the chirping of crickets and the croaking of frogs as they awaken from their daytime slumber. We stroll along the beach, our bare feet sinking into the cool, damp sand, our senses heightened by the beauty of our surroundings. The air is thick with the scent of salt and sea spray, mingled with the sweet fragrance of night-blooming jasmine and the earthy aroma of damp sand. The golden hour, a time of transition and reflection, invites us to slow down, to savor the moment, to appreciate the simple beauty of the world around us. As twilight deepens, the last vestiges of daylight fade, and the stars emerge in all their celestial glory, transforming the night sky into a breathtaking tapestry of twinkling lights. The Milky Way, a river of stars stretching across the heavens, becomes visible to the naked eye, a reminder of the vastness of the universe and our place within its grand design. The air, now cool and crisp, carries with it the sounds of the night. The chirping of crickets, the croaking of frogs, the distant hooting of an owl hidden within the island's interior. The ocean, its surface now a dark, shimmering expanse, reflects the starlight, creating the illusion of 1,000 tiny diamonds scattered across its surface. We find a secluded spot on the beach, far from any artificial lights, and lie down on the sand, our gaze drawn upwards towards the mesmerizing spectacle above. The stars, so numerous, so brilliant, seem close enough to touch, their twinkling light a source of wonder and inspiration. We lose ourselves in the contemplation of the cosmos, our thoughts drifting amongst the stars, our earthly concerns fading into insignificance against the backdrop of the infinite. The universe, with its mysteries and wonders, its endless possibilities, fills us with a sense of awe and humility, a reminder of our place in the grand scheme of things. The moon, a silver crescent in the night sky, ascends slowly, casting its soft, ethereal glow upon the island, transforming the familiar landscape into a scene from a dream. The beach, bathed in moonlight, takes on an otherworldly beauty, the sand shimmering like silver dust, the palm trees casting long, eerie shadows that dance and sway in the gentle night breeze. The ocean, reflecting the moon's soft light, transforms into a shimmering expanse of silver and black, its surface a constantly shifting canvas of moonlight and shadow. The waves, their rhythmic crashing, now a gentle whisper, seem to dance and sparkle as they roll towards the shore, their crests tipped with silver as if touched by magic. The air, cool and crisp, carries with it the scent of night-blooming jasmine and the salty tang of the sea, an intoxicating blend that speaks of romance and mystery. The sounds of the night, hushed and subdued, create a soothing symphony. The chirping of crickets, the gentle rustling of leaves in the breeze, the distant call of a nightbird, all blending together in a harmonious chorus that lulls us into a state of peaceful contemplation. The moonlit stage is set for a night of magic and wonder, a time for dreams and contemplation, for listening to the whispers of the night and losing ourselves in the beauty of the natural world. The island, bathed in moonlight, transforms into a place of enchantment, a realm where anything seems possible. As the night deepens and the moon climbs higher in the sky, we become aware of the subtle symphony of sounds that surrounds us, a nocturnal chorus that replaces the day's vibrant melodies with a quieter, more contemplative soundtrack. The ocean, a constant presence throughout our island journey, continues its rhythmic symphony, the waves crashing against the shore in a soothing, hypnotic rhythm that lulls us into a state of peaceful relaxation. In the trees behind the beach, a chorus of crickets and cicadas create a steady, rhythmic chirping that blends seamlessly with the sound of the waves. The occasional hoot of an owl, a haunting and beautiful sound, breaks the rhythmic pattern, reminding us of the unseen creatures that share this island paradise with us. As our eyes adjust to the darkness, we begin to notice the tiny pinpricks of light that appear and disappear amongst the trees, fireflies, their bioluminescent bodies emitting a soft ethereal glow that illuminates the darkness like miniature stars falling to earth. Their silent dance, a mesmerizing ballet of light and shadow, adds an element of magic and wonder to the already enchanting atmosphere. We close our eyes, our senses heightened by the symphony of sounds that surround us, and breathe deeply, inhaling the cool, fresh night air. The scent of night-blooming jasmine carried on the gentle breeze fills our lungs with its sweet, intoxicating aroma, a reminder of the hidden beauty that reveals itself only under the cover of darkness. We find ourselves drawn back to the beach, that familiar haven of peace and tranquility, and settle down on the soft sand, our backs resting against a weathered driftwood log, our faces turned towards the star-studded sky. The gentle warmth of the sand, still radiating the day's heat, seeps into our bodies, easing away any lingering tension, lulling us into a state of deep relaxation. The vastness of the night sky, a canvas of infinite depth and mystery, stretches out before us, its countless stars twinkling like diamonds scattered across a velvet cloth. We trace familiar constellations with our eyes, our minds wandering amongst those distant suns, imagining the worlds that might orbit them, the life that might exist in those far-off corners of the galaxy. The sound of the waves crashing against the shore, a constant and reassuring rhythm, becomes our lullaby. Its gentle roar blocking out any stray thoughts, allowing our minds to finally quiet, to surrender to the peace and tranquility of this moment. We close our eyes, our bodies and minds finally at ease, and drift off to sleep. Our dreams filled with images of turquoise waters, swaying palm trees, and the infinite possibilities that lie ahead as we continue our journey through this Caribbean paradise. The island has worked its magic on us, soothing our souls, recharging our spirits, reminding us of the simple joys of existence. We have explored its hidden depths, witnessed its untamed beauty, and felt the embrace of its warm embrace. And as we drift off to sleep under the watchful gaze of the stars, we know that we will carry a part of this magical place with us long after we have left its shores, a reminder that paradise is not a destination, but a state of mind.
A place we can return to anytime we close our eyes and allow ourselves to dream. Don't forget to subscribe for more great videos, and continue your journey